Hey guys, special time, special day here. I've been waiting for a long time. Waiting for a long time. That's the name of the game with anybody who wants to buy a Rolex at an AD. Let's start with what this is. Years ago, when I was a little guy, I saw my dad wearing a Rolex. I thought that's the coolest watch in the world. He has a two-tone champagne dial, Datejust, 1603. Cool watch. I saw it my whole life. That's what a Rolex is to me. So today, I get to go get my own Rolex. A little bit different than I think his process was. I've been waiting. So this started September. Was my first like official, hey, how do I get this? What do I do? And I have a good AD. I'll make a separate video on tips or what worked for me, and we'll have like our own discussion about that. But today's really just about the actual watch that I'm going to show you guys. 126-334, Datejust 41 millimeter mint green, Jubilee, fluted. It is the quintessential, most iconic Rolex, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go pick it up, bring it home. I'm gonna show you guys all of it. We'll talk about it and go over all the details. But it's an iconic watch, and I think it's the most classic Rolex there is in the catalog. Mint green is the most desirable color. It's what everyone's looking for. I think the second place, definitely that bright blue dial. Beautiful color. Wimbledon seems to be kind of a toss-up. I like it. I don't think I want to own it, but I like looking at it. I did try a couple on. The two-tone, it looks like a great watch. I don't want to wear that every day. I like a little bit more subtle. Stainless steel on the mint green. I mean, it's beautiful, but certainly fluted bezel and Jubilee are flashy enough. So let's go get the watch. Let's talk about it. Wish me luck. Okay, we're home now. Let's open this up. This little box is so sweet, and this is about to be really difficult to do one-handed, but let's see how it goes. It's just like super premium. Everything. I love this like Rolex feel. If you guys have touched these boxes before, you know that it like feels kind of like wood. It's like a leather feel. A nice like applied crown. It's gorgeous. Love all this green. Rolex green is my favorite. Doesn't get any better than this. This travel case they gave me, that's a sweet perk, I guess, for buying a $10,000 watch. Okay. Nice for traveling. Let's open it up. Open it up. Oh, here we go. Mint green, Datejust 41, 2023. This colorway came out in March of 2022, so I've been waiting almost a year. The wait wasn't too crazy, as I was describing earlier, but the color, that mint green, really isn't mint. Everyone, if you guys have seen this in person, it's not. It's like sage. It gets dark green at night. It is beautiful. Absolutely, hands down, the best dial color that they've done in years. No doubt here. I mean, the Datejust 41 is just absolutely perfect. It is the most like modern, iconic rendition of one of the best watches ever made. The Datejust 41 just fits right. I have a 7.25-inch wrist, just about, and the 41 is perfect. I almost got the 36, but the 41 just felt right. I'll try to get it on here with one hand while I fumble around with my camera, but you guys can kind of see it up close here. Just check out like the sunburst of the mint green dial is absolutely phenomenal. Fluted bezel has to be on Jubilee. This is a classic Datejust for me. Other combos are great, but this is it. This is like the classic, iconic. My dad grew up with a Datejust Jubilee. His was two-tone champagne dial, but it was the watch I watched my whole life. It's what I thought a Rolex was. So for my first one, this had to be it. Let's take a look here. You can kind of see the beautiful brushed and the polished center link on the Jubilee looks amazing. Get it on. Okay, it's kind of see it on my wrist here. There we go. So 7¼ inch wrist, just about. It fits perfectly for me. I like it. It doesn't feel blingy, but it does feel like it has some presence on my wrist. But it's still super thin. I've been wearing, divers and Seikos for years, so this feels super, super thin. I believe it's just about 11 millimeters thick, and it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. I'll try to kind of show here. You guys can see 41 has the numbers around the dial. The 36 millimeter does not. That's the easy giveaway when you're looking at these. You can tell the difference. But otherwise, just see this: the applied indices, the cornet, the writing, the white on the mint green is just so beautiful. Let's go outside. I'm gonna get a little sunshine on this so you guys can see this. All right. Outside here in the back deck again. I have some like covered light right now just so you guys can kind of get a sense of it, but oh my god, the sunburst dial is just to die for. The bracelet is so comfortable. It like perfectly fits on my wrist. It's very soft. I'm loving this like polished center and the brushed of the Jubilee, the fluted bezel, the white gold. So white gold is on the fluted bezel itself. The hands, our hand, second hand, sweep hand, and the indices. I actually don't know about the cornet, but let me get in the light. I'm trying to get over here where there's some light on it. Direct sunlight, and you can just see it like kind of lightens up, looks a little more sage green to me, and then as the sunburst rotates around the dial, you can see it looks a little darker, it looks a little lighter. This color, it keeps changing. It's so interesting to look at. It's really, really Rolex to me. Like that green is just, it's a signature. God, I love how this fits on my wrist. It's thin, it's just right down onto the wrist. It slips under a long sleeve cuff perfectly. The Datejust, you guys, this is why it's a perfect everyday watch. Still a statement piece, still iconic, but it can fly under the radar. I can wear it with, jeans, t-shirt, or dress it up with a jacket, or if I'm going out for the night, I feel like I'm wearing something really substantial. I cannot get enough of this. This is such a moment, iconic, in my first Rolex. I hope to give this to my boys. I'll make another video and I'll talk a little bit more about my next one that I'm on the wait list for. This took just under 6 months to get. I don't know if I'm ready to buy the next one just yet. Coming up soon.